Gentrification is the fixing up or improving of neighborhoods that are typically below middle class standard to meet middle class standard. So they're neighborhoods generally that have been run down or disinvested in for long periods of time. In some cases, that condition is exacerbated by the fact that local governments may not have fixed up the roads or put in new stores or businesses, and so there's a general downgrading of a community, and gentrification is the process by which that community is upgraded. You know, it's a really delicate balancing act. Gentrification is kind of a double-edged sword. In some cases, it's great to see the improvements, but you always have to be watchful for how is it destabilizing the neighborhood, and how is it making it more of a hardship for long-standing families, or even just a mixture of income families to be able to afford to stay in that neighborhood. So one neighborhood that would stand out in people's mind is Shaw, the 14th and U Northwest area, which, you know, was completely devastated after the riots, after the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. That used to be a mecca of black-owned businesses and both rental and home ownership opportunities for minority families. Property values, even pre-riot, were affordable, and even and particularly post-riot were very affordable. But as that area was targeted for growth, the real estate values went up. Rental properties began to cost more. Home values increased greatly.
There are neighborhoods across the city. I would say they're neighborhoods that are close to a metro station or close to a business center are pretty hard areas. But I would say that there are a lot of areas within the city that are prime for development in all the different wards. So you know, I'm thinking of Ward 5 where I live. There's a tremendous amount of retail, commercial development because it's near a metro station.
Yeah.
There's a lot of emphasis on developing more affordable housing in Ward 4 for those same reasons. Ward 7 and 8 obviously are pretty popular. However, Mayor Bowser has commissioned, wants the city to disperse affordable housing throughout the city and not just focus on one particular area. It's important for a number of different reasons. One, I would say health. Reasons. I mean, just think about stability, residential stability, not having to worry or stress out over whether you can afford to rent a unit or stay in your apartment. It's great for raising families. Again, that stability of home of not having to move or worry about how much your rent is going to go up or if you can afford to stay there. It promotes jobs. Where there's a lot of affordable housing, there tend to be businesses that want to move into that area to support the residents, but it's also an opportunity for those residents to be employed there as well. And then I would say it's great for sustaining communities, creating a sustainable community, a sense of environment, diversity, inclusion. So I would say all those things are kind of key components to why affordable housing is important.